Okay. Yeah. So this is what we started here. Yeah. Yes. So this is the update formula here we can see. And then initial weight is W0 is for the bias, and W1, W2, W3. This is the value for corresponding weight for the each of the feature X1, X2, X3, and YI is the original value. Is it okay? Are you going through the slide?
Yes, sir, we can see it.
Yes, sir. We can.
Actually, I should have shared the slide with you, and because I will off the screen sharing, then only you can able to see the board. Okay, essentially, I should uh, just a minute. Just a minute. See, I shared one file just now. So what you do it, yeah, PPT file, the same file. What you do it, you just download that file and you keep with you. Okay. So when I will use the board, so I will screen sharing will be off. Okay, so that is why you can download it and then you can keep it. So now what do you do it? So entire thing we'll see how it is working. Let's say initial weight is all are zero, as you can see W0, W1, W2, W3. Okay, all are zero. Okay, and then if all are zero, then what will be the value of Y? What will be the value of YK bar? Y cap. So this is nothing but the predicted value. What will be the value of predicted value? We know the value of yi. So initially all are zero. Okay. So now for the fast training example, x1, x2, x3, that is 1, 0, 0, and this value is -1. So then what will be the value of y cap or predicted value? What will be the value of predicted value? What will be the predicted value? So now how do you compute it? What is yk cap? So yk cap is somewhere here. This is the yk. So the sign of entire part. So this is what 0.4, and these are the initial values. So leave it initial value. Initial value is 0. Okay. So here. So you open your slide from your desktop. I'll off the screen sharing part. Okay. Now you tell me whether you can see the blackboard clearly, whiteboard clearly or not. You need to tell. Okay. See what first step is all values are 0. Let me write it here. That is x1, x2, x3. These values are 1, 0, 0, and then y value is -1. Okay. Can you see the whiteboard?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if this is the case, then what you have to do first, you have to compute the y cap. Okay. So for the sample, let's say first sample, how do you compute it? simply the weight, that is weight was, so here W1, W2, W3 all weight are 0, including W0 is also 0. Okay. So now what you do it, you compute this part. So multiply with W1 x1, W2 x2, W3 x3 plus W0 and T. Okay. So W0 is 0 and T is what is the value of T? T is minus 0.4. Right? Okay. So now what you do it? So this is 0. 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 So then yi, this value will be 0. Okay. If it is greater than equal to 0, then what will be the value of y bar? So there is a sign symbol here. So this is sign 0. So this will give you plus 1. Okay. So then what will be the error? Error will be y minus y bar. What is this value? This value is minus 1. So then this will be minus 1 and this value is minus 1. So this will be minus 2. Okay. So now first you compute the value of Wj, or say W0, you compute the value of W0. So what will be the value of W0? What will be the value of W0? You see the formula. Formula says ki, so Wj ij at let's say k plus 1. This will be Wij into k plus lambda into, what is that? This is the error, yi bar. Okay, and you have to multiply with x ik. Okay, so then W0, what will be the value of W0? If you write it here, W0, and then for the training sample 1, so this is I, this is 1 and W0. Okay, so then what will be the value? Sorry, this will be W0, this will be also, sorry, this is J feature, so this is J, this is J only. So W0 will be old value was 0 here, plus lambda was considered as 0.1 into, what is this value? This value is minus 2. Okay, so then what value is coming? It is 0, 2. So W0 will be minus 0.2. Okay, so then W0 next level value will, this will be in the first
Sir?
level. Yes.
Sir, it is not clearly visible.
It's not visible.
Yes, sir.
But we tested, it was visible.
Sir, if black marker is used, it would be more fine, I think.
Black marker.
Yes, sir.
We thought red will be good anyway. You can try it. So.
And sir, I think you should spotlight yourself.
Huh?
Spotlight yourself, sir. If you use that, I think we will be able to see.
This is all thing can be done. Yeah, just a minute. Please bear with me. And then you're saying it should be
Sir, board is too far from the camera. That's why we are not well to see.
huh? I have been spotted.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's visible
Now,
now, sir. Yes, sir. But use
Yes,
black
yes.
marker, sir. That will be more clear to us.
black.
Yes, sir. Black will be more clear.
Okay, just a minute. I can do one more thing here. I can use. Okay. Okay. Yes. I think camera is now is clear, right? But how do I hold it? Is it okay
Yes,
or
sir.
no? Hmm?
Little bit, sir. Change the angle, sir. It is not the board. Little bit, sir.
So half of the board is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we don't want actually full board.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. Okay.
Then it's fine, sir.
Only whatever I am writing, you can see that. That's all. Okay. We don't need this type, this side board. Okay. So this formula, maybe rewrite this formula here. So how do you compute the OI bar? So that is for sample for anything. What how do you do it? So W0, W1 x1, W2 x2, W3 x3 plus T. What is T? T value is W0 into minus 0.4. Can you see now?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So now this is the formula you can see, that is okay. So formula, what is that? What we have to do? We have to set the weight Wj old value. So this is new. This will be old plus lambda, that is learning parameter, into original value and then predicted value and then x I j. Jth value and the for the I training sample. Okay. So now what you have to, I think now you can see, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now what we have to do it, we have to put the weight, initial weight is 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Now we start with the sample, let's say this is the first training sample. Okay. So this value is 1, this is 0, this is 0, this is minus 1, this is value x1, this is x2, this is x3, and this is the original class level. Now what you have to do it, first you start with, let's say W0, you have to fix the weight W0. So W0 is, so let's say this is W0 equal to new value, W0 old value plus lambda is 0.1 into, and this is what is this value? This value you need to compute it here. So I computed again, maybe I can recompute. So this is all values, this is 0, this is 0, this is 0, this is 0. So all will be 0. So now you have to put the sign of 0. If it is greater than equal to 0, that will be converted to 1. So therefore this will be 1 and then old value, this value is minus 1. So then you are getting minus 1, minus 1. So this will give minus 2. Okay. So therefore you got this value is this one, you got this value. So what is this value? This value is minus 2. And this is the value. What is this value? We are computing for for what? For bias value, that is T. Okay. So T is what? T is, so right, W0 into -1. So ideally, actually, this should be,
So you had said for W0 Xij will be 1.
Xij, yeah, for always Xij will be 1. Okay, so this will be 1. Okay, always Xij will be 1. This should be W0 into 1, right? So then this will be 0 plus 0.1 into -1, so this will be minus 0.
Excuse me, the Xij?
Xij is the bias, that should be always 1 actually. Okay. Okay, now I realize. So that example is different. This is okay. So let's say we have the first value x1, x2, x3, y is -1. Now you have to take y w1, w2, w3 and w0. What is w0? That is the weight for the bias. Okay. So this value is always 1. So now if you draw the perceptron here, so this is x1, this is x2, this is x3. Okay, so this is w1, this is w2, this is w3, and this term is w0, and its value is always 1. Okay, and then we have a sine function here, and this is the output. Okay, you got it?
Sir, when we'll be calculating W1, 2 or 3, then also we'll take the Xij as 1.
What?
Sir, when we're calculating W1, for example, for the next iteration, then also
No. This is for W0 only.
Okay, sir.
For W0, we will compute the value, that is always this is 1. Okay. For W1 is associated with x1, we cannot compute, take the value 1. Okay. So maybe we can move to the next. So what will be the value of W1 new? So what is the old value? Old value of W1 is 0. So you put 0 here. Then this value lambda is 0.1. Okay, error will remain same, so -2. Okay, and value of x1. What is the value of x1? So x1 is 1. Okay, so therefore you have to put value here 1. Okay, so then w1 will be -0.2. Okay, so therefore, so this will be -0.2. This will be -0.2. Okay. Now you compute W3. W2. W2 new will be old. W2 old plus lambda, that is 0.1. Okay. Error is -2. And what is the value of x2? X2 is 0, right? So then this should be 0. Then W2 value will be 0. So then here we have to write W2 will be 0.
Sir,
Okay.
how to error is -2? Sir, please explain once. Error is -2. Please explain once.
Okay. How we are getting -2? Okay. This is the predicted value we should compute. Okay, predicted value should be computed like W1 into X1, W2 into X2, W3 into X3 plus W0 into value of bias. So that should, okay. And then predicted value Y bar will be sine. So what is this sine? If these inner values, that is, let's say this is Z. So this is becoming okay. Let's say Z equal to X1 W1, X2 W2, X3 W3 plus W0 into 1. Okay. And then Y cap will be sine of Z. Okay. And what is that sine? So sine function, sine of Z will be +1 if it is greater than equal to, if Z greater than equal to 0. Otherwise it is -1. So now what is the value of, first you have to compute the Z value for this training sample. What will be the value of Z? Multiply X1 with W1. What is the value of X1? X1 is 1. W1 is 0.
0.
Similarly, yeah, W1 is 0 because this is the first initial state. Okay, this is initial stage. Okay, so then all values are 0, W1. So therefore, if you multiply, this term will give you 0. So Z will be 0. Now, what is this rule says? If it is greater than equal to 0, that should be +1. So therefore, Y cap value will be, value of Y cap will be, so Y cap will be 1. And then what is the value of this part? Y is -1. So then Y minus Y cap will be -1, and this is minus, and this is 1. So this will be -2. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now you got the -2, this value, you got -2. We computed the value of W1, W2. Now what we have to compute W3. So W3 new equal to W3 old. I am writing this formula here, plus lambda is 0.1 into this value is -2 into xij. Xij means ith sample, first sample, and feature is third feature. This is 0. So this term will be 0. This term always it was 0. So W3 will be 0. So then we should put the W3 value is again 0. Okay. So W3 will be 0. So W3 value will be 0. Okay. So now we have to go for the second training sample. So what is that second training sample? Can you tell me what is that second training sample in your, that you have to tell from second training sample is 101. So second training sample is 101, and then output is +1. So this is 1. Now what is the first task? First you have to find the this error. In order to compute this error, you have to compute Y cap. So what is the value? What will be the value of Y cap? So Y cap formula, just few minutes before I said Y cap equal to sine of Z. Okay, sine of Z is nothing but this part. Okay, so this part is what? W1 is -2, so minus 0.2 into x1. What is the value of x1? So this is 1 plus W2. W2 is 0. 0 into this value is 0 plus x3 into W3. W3 is 0 into x3 is 1 plus W0. W0 into 1. W0 is minus 0.2. Okay. So then what value you are getting? Here you are getting minus 0.2. This term is 0, this term is 0, so this term is minus 0.2. So essentially the value of y bar you are getting what? Minus 0.4. Now, not y bar, you have to put sign here. So sign here. So it is negative. Negative means the formula said ki if it is greater than equal to 0, that you convert to 1. Otherwise it is, if it is negative, this will be minus 1. So, yes. So this should be minus 1. Now what will be the error? What is the value of y? Y value is 1. This is minus 1. So minus or minus 1. So this will give you 2. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Now this part is 2. Okay. Now what you have to do, you compute the value W0. W0 new. What is the old W0 value? Is minus 0.2 plus lambda. Lambda is 0.1. Then this error is 2. And what is the value of xij? Xij for W0 is always 1. So this is 1. So then what value is coming? Minus 0.2 plus, what is that? 0.2. So this is coming 0. So then in second case, so if you have a table here, so W0 is coming 0. Okay. Now what next? You compute W1 new. W1 new, old value of W1 was minus 0.2, minus 0.2 plus. Okay. This is done. Okay. Minus 0.2 plus lambda is 0.1 into this value is coming 2, and then you have to take the value of x1. What is the value of x1? x1 is 1, so this will be 1. So this also will be 0. So therefore W1 will also be 0. Okay. Now what about W2? W2 new. W2 new. What will be the value of W2 new? W2 value, old value was 0 plus lambda is 0.1 into this value was 2, and what is the value of xij? Xij value is W2 you are computing, so this is 0. So this will be 0. So total value will be 0. So W3 will be, so W2 will be 0. Now you have to compute the value of W3. So W3 new, this is equal to W3 old value was 0 plus lambda is 0.1 into this value was 2, and x3 value of x3, so this will give you 0.2. So therefore W3 is 0.2. Okay. You have any confusion?
So this attribute y, does it always have to be ordinal attribute? Like because we are using the
Attribute y is a output in a sense ki it is a class level. Okay. So it is a categorical attribute. Yes, you are right. Ordinal. Not
because we are using its difference to calculate the like.
What?
So like in a way when like when we are saying that when it is negative we are we are adding it, and when the error is positive, we are basically decreasing the weight. So we are using the difference. So does that mean that attribute y has to be ordinal? Like its difference is making a meaning. So like you had taught us
Not
that.
ordinal. Yeah, it is essentially actually what we are doing it. So whatever the value in general in classification problem, we will have some categorical value. Okay. So that value should be converted into a numeric value. Okay. Otherwise, here W, this is a nice observation. So W1 essentially it gives a some numerical values. Okay. So that numerical value that should be matched with original value, but original value in general it is a categorical. So therefore, when we put to the training data set, okay, so when we put to the training data set, so that will be converted. For in this example, what we do, we consider that yi is the original value, let's say y or minus 1 or minus 1. We consider this training data set should have value y or minus 1. That means actually we are considering binary value, but even binary value, but it has say it has a numeric significance. Okay, so that is why we put the value if it is greater than equal to 0 or 1. So that is we can do the subtraction. When you do actually neural network, so even though it is categorical value, so model actually essentially it convert the one say let's say five what is called is 5 classes. So let's say different kinds of animals. So it does not match with the values of 1 or 2, 3, but it will essentially convert into some values. So let's say one kind of animals, mammals, it will convert 1, non-mammals, it will convert minus 1. Okay. So and then those are the numeric value, and then model will fit those values. Similarly here, maybe original value was something else. We convert it to the value 1 or minus 1. Okay.
Yes, sir. Got
Is
it.
it okay?
Yes, sir. You said so. It is in a categorical. You said categorical attribute.
Most of the cases it is a categorical attribute, but model we for our understanding we convert it here. Even not only that, even when you run the any numeric what is called is neural network algorithm, so that also it convert to the some numeric values. Essentially, initially, say, let's say one example is you want to identify from the image whether it's cat or dog. Okay, so if these features are there, so then we will write cat. Otherwise, this feature is there, it will be dog. So obviously, these are the categorical values. So then, what it is done. You convert this categorical value into two binary value. One is 1, another is minus 1. Okay. For the time being, you consider these are the also the numeric value. As you said, this one is also numeric value. Okay. Because at the end of the day, what we are computing, this is a numeric value, and then for our, because it is a binary problem, so what we will do, we are converting into the two binary values. We are converting into binary values. Let's say there are 3 classes. So if there are 3 classes, so now you cannot use the sign value. Sign value always it give 2 values. So you have to use some state function. Okay, so that should give the 3 values. So whatever the output here, that should match with the predicted value. But predicted value, if you see the z is nothing but a function that is a summation. So obviously it will always give the numeric value. Okay.
Yes, sir. Got it.
So for the timing, if for the other time, if you don't understand, you consider, so it is a numeric value also, and it gives also the numeric value. So it is a binary value, and then predicted value is also binary. Okay. So let's say we can also see 1 and 0. So we can also subtract in binary. So similarly here you consider we can also subtract the value. So 1 and another is minus 1. So when subtracting, then original rule of say arithmetic will be followed. So now we go to the next step. So let's say, can you see? Is it okay, or should I tell one more example? Or maybe I can tell one more example so that everyone can understand. So now what happened that we got the last one is value is for after this one we got this value. Okay. Now we move to the next step. Next step means example number third. So third example said ki third training pattern is value is 1 1 0. So this should be 1, this should be 1, this is 0, and then final value is also 1. It's fine. Then what is the first task? First task, you have to compute this part. In order to compute this part, you have to compute y cap. How do you compute y cap? So y cap is sign symbol of z. What is z? Z is w1 x1, w2 x2, w3 x3, and w0 1. That is, you have to compute. So w1 x1, w1 value is 0, w2 value is 0, w3 value is 0. So yeah, this is 0, this is 0, this is 0, all values are 0, right? So, or something wrong I am doing, it seems. Okay, I think w3 was 0, w3 was 0.2 and this was 0. This was the value, right? So then w1 0, this is 0. What about the value of x1? This is 0 plus w2 is 0. So here w3 is 0.2 into x3. What is the value of x3? This is also 0. And w0, what is the value of 0? So it is coming all 0. So that z value is coming 0. If it is 0 means what? Greater than equal to 0 means it should be plus 1. Okay? Right? It should be plus 1. So y is so y is what? So value of y minus y bar, y is 1 and y bar is coming 1, so this will be 0. Is it okay? So there is no error for this one or what? W1, W2, W3 is 0.2, but here x3 is 0. Okay, so then error is 0. So then what will happen? What will happen to the next step? So what will be the value of I see value of W3 0 0 0 2. That was the case. Okay. So this is W0, W1, W2, W3. Okay. So the value was 0 0 0 2, 0 0 0, and this is 0.2. Okay. So then what you have to do? First task is you have to compute W1. So W1 is sine of Z. So for which sample we are computing? For third sample, that is 1 1 0 1. So third sample is, this will essentially, it will come sine of Z. What is Z? Z is W1 W0 into 1. W0 is 0 itself, so this will give 0 plus W1 into x1. W1 is 0, so this will give 0. W2 into x3, this is 0. So now is W3 into x3. What is the value of x3? x3 is 0. So therefore this will be also 0. So then total value is coming 0. So sine of 0 is plus 1. Okay. So original value was 1. So error is plus 1. So then there won't be any change. Okay. So if this is 0, right? So whatever the old value, that will be communicated to Wj. So therefore, whatever the value was there, W0, W1, W2, W3, okay? So that will remain same. So 0, 0, 0, 0.2. Okay, you got it? or no? Hello?
Yes, sir, got it.
Yes, sir. Got it.
So now you take the arbitrary example. Let's say for the fifth sample. So fifth sample, what is the value of fifth sample? Fifth sample, as I can see, 0, 0, 1, right? Fifth sample is 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. So this is 0, this is 0, this is 1. So 0, 0, 1. And then y will come 0, 0, 1, y is minus 1. Okay? So the old value is this one. So then you compute y bar for fifth sample. So what will be the value? This is W0 into 1. W0 is, this is 0, plus W1. What is the value of W1 is also 0. So this is 0. W2, this is 0. W3, the 0.2 into, what is the value of W3? 1. So then this value is coming 0.2. So this is greater than 0. So therefore W3, this value will be, so this is sign, okay? This should be plus 1. So original value is minus 1, this is plus 1. So then error will be minus 2, right? So this original value is minus 1, this one is coming plus 1, so this will be minus 2. Now you compute the value of for fifth sample W0. What will be the value of W0? So here W0 original value was 0. So now you compute W0. W0 new will be old value was 0 plus this value was 0.1 into this was minus 2 and this is always 1. So therefore W0 will be minus 0.2 for the fifth sample. Okay. Then W1, what will be the value of W1 new? W1 new will be associated with x0. So x0 is 0. This is 0 means entire term will be 0. Whatever the old value, what was the old value of W1? W1 was 0, so this will be 0. So W2 new, what will be the new? What is the W2 value? W2 is 0. So therefore, whatever the old value of W2, so this will be also 0. Now you compute the value of W3. So W3 will be, W3 new will be old value. What is the old value of W3? This is 0.2 plus. W3 is associated with X3. Did I change here? X3. We are computing for fifth sample, right? X3. So this is, we are coming 0.1 into minus 2 into 1. So then this will be 0.2 minus 0.2, so this will be 0. So W3 will be 0. Okay. So that way you can compute for the all values, and this is for only the first iteration. Okay. So now here we can move. Okay. So now you can see here, probably now you cannot see the board very clearly. So now here we go. Okay. Now what you can see here, this is the first iteration for this one, and then this is something called the epoch. So if you go for the one time for the whole training sample, that is something called the first epoch. Okay. Say similarly, after the end of the first, this is 0, 0. After the end of the first epoch, you got the value minus 0.2, 0.2, 0.2. So that will be the last value. So you put this value here. Again, you go for the second epoch, you have to go for the all 8 sample and you have to compute the value of W0, W1, W2. At the end, you will get this value. So gradually, if you need to compute it, and after 6 iteration, they have shown the value like that. Is it okay? You need to do it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is about the perceptron, single layer, single perceptron, not layer, single perceptron. One processing element if you have with the 3 features. So that is the that is the part. But in the original, as you know, in neural network, there will be a multiple and close to billion number of neurons in many complex neural network. So, but only problem with that, with single perceptron or with single neuron. So if the data set is not linearly separable, then it cannot work. What does it mean by linearly separable? So let's say here we have the 4 points. Okay, this is one class, this is one class, this is one class, and this is other class. So you cannot have a single line that can separate the 2 classes. So each neuron will give a single line. So if you consider in 2D or 3D, each neuron, but each perceptron essentially it gives a single line. So because that is if you the summation of plus B, summation and then plus B, so that is nothing but the equation of line. So for this XOR data, that means you have the 2 points, one is in 0, 0, another is 1, 1, another point is 0, 1, another is 1, 1. So if you have the 4 points, okay, and let's say it can take the all values between 0 to 1, it is not the binary value, leave it, the left side you leave it. So you have the 4 points you plotted over the real axis, not the binary axis, real axis. So you may have a data point value 0.5 and 0.5. Okay, so then your plot will be something. Now, if this is the situation, how do you identify the class level of the objects? So if you use the single perceptron or single neuron, no way you can find the, without error, you can find the all, identify the all 4 objects without misclassification. So, but if you use the multiple neuron, so that is possible. So that is something called multi-layer neural network. So not only the multiple neuron, so you can have the multiple layer along with. So earlier what we were doing it, we have the input. So input can be anything x1, x2, x5, and instead of 3, we had actually only one single, and that was giving output. So that is input and this is output. Nothing was in between. Now what can be done? It can be further extend. This is output and input. Within input and output, again we can place the multiple neuron. There is not necessary that we should have all this 5 number of neuron in between. So if that scenario, this set of all neuron is called they are located in the hidden layer. This first one is called the input layer, and last one is the output. In earlier case, actually this was absent. So all are directly connected with the output layer. So now this is connected, but it is called it is hidden from the output or input layer. So that is something called, it is called the hidden layer. Now come to the old problem. Instead of having the single neuron, okay, or single processing unit, we can have the multiple. And as I said, each neuron will give a single line. So now we'll talk about the multi-layer neural network. So time is up. You have class, right? So I stop at this point. So tomorrow Saturday I will take a class very likely from 11:30. Okay. So I have a meeting actually outside at 10:30. So very likely I will be back by 11:30. So I will take class from 11:30 to 12:30 tomorrow. And good news for you is like there will be class on. I have to take 9 compensatory class apart from, say, I missed one class before the puja vacation. Okay, so that also I need to compensate. So therefore, what you have to do, you have to be more attentive in the weekdays instead of weekend. So on every Wednesday, I will take one class. Is it okay?
Sir,
Sir, on Saturday we have a class of
yes,
on 11, sir.
Mm-hmm.
sir, for CS3 guys, sir,
CS3 guys.
have classes at 11. Software project management.
DP sir.
Durga, sir, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Software project manager at what time? 11.
11, sir, every Saturday, sir.
Okay, but how many guys you are there? Only 13 guys. No. Can you go through the slides or recording, because I need to take class somehow somewhere.
Okay, sir.
Hmm?
Okay, sir.
This Saturday at least, and then we'll manage. We will fix it Wednesday sometime. Wednesday, I think first up nobody is having class, right?
So first half has
So we
lab,
have
sir.
Huh?
We have lab,
BTech
advanced
guys,
programming lab.
Lab, sir.
It's
which lab?
Nine.
MTech, yes.
Which lab? BTech
Advanced programming lab.
from 9.
then
Yes, sir,
Yes,
from
sir.
9 to 12.
so even the BTech guys have lab. Anup Nandi sir's machine learning lab.
Okay, then at what time you can do classes?
Sir, evening, sir. Evening we are free.
Evening 4:15. Wednesday 4:15 is okay.
Yes, sir.
So then I will fix evening Wednesday 4:15. So next few weeks, actually your class will be ended by December 11th, and then next semester will start from December 14th. Okay. So very likely I won't take any next semester class for you.
Sir,
So
exam will
next,
not conducted. Sir, exam will when conducted.
which exam?
Sir, mid-sem exam.
No mid-sem, no end-sem. Only class test you have to give. When you will be back, that time only exam will be there. After 6 months. Okay, that is they have decided. That is Senate has decided. Okay. So next class will start at 11:30 tomorrow. So we'll start with multi-layer neural network. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, you mentioned that we'll be having classes till December 11. Is
Yes.
that only for MTech or is that for BTech also?
BTech for this paper obviously up to 11th.
11 December, right?
For BTech, for those subjects not associated with MTech guys, may be ended early.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
That makes sense, right? Okay.